Well, what do we have here? Could that be a Mr. Sniffles, huh? Whoa, Mr. Sniffles. You shed last night, didn't you? Huh? I gave him a good soak because it was a week after he was sort of opaque. And he shed and looks all beautiful, aren't you? Yeah, he's pretty silent today because he very, very seldom comes out of his cage. And did you actually say something? Yeah, okay. All right. Well, he's talking a little bit now. He last shed January 24th, 2006. And today is April 15th, 2007. So it's been a while, hasn't it? Huh? Well, you have to admit you're low wear and tear because you very seldom come out, huh? Well, I suppose you're gonna want something to eat. How about some chicks? Oh yeah, I'm sure you would like some chicks. By the way, folks, this is the first time Mr. Sniffles has actually sniffled out of his cage. Like I said, he's very easily weirded out, and you know, I'm very protective of stressing him because rhinos don't do well when stressed, and you know, he acts pretty spastic and very, very frightened. So you know, I really let Mr. Sniffs have lots of space, but he's going to sit on the table and entertain you for a moment while I go pull the shedding and stuff out of the cage. Is that alright with you, Sniffs? Huh? Sniffs is looking around. Alright, well you watch Mr. Sniffs for a moment while I get the shedding out. Unfortunately, Mr. Sniffs rarely sheds in one piece. Most importantly, you know, I'm not necessarily looking for a perfect shedding to tack on the wall, but I'm looking to make sure that eye caps are shed and things like that. I'm well past the stage of being enthralled by sheddings, and yep, we have two eye caps and actually two funny little nasal horns right in the shed. So I'll just sort of hang this up to dry. Front end of the shedding is really wet. The back end is somewhat drier, but we'll just hang it up and let it dry in its current arrangement. Oh, hi, Sniffs. Hi, bud. That was pretty good timing last night with the good shower I gave you, huh? That certainly made your life easy when it came to shedding, didn't it, huh? Huh? Well, you're certainly allowed to walk around. God, you're certainly allowed to move around and see what you can see. Now you be careful of the edge. If you fall down, you will make a thud, okay? Okay, alright. Just be careful. You can move around. I'm gonna keep my distance because Although you are Mr. Sniffles, you do have very potent venom and very long fangs and are still somewhat unpredictable. Yes, I know. See, now I'm kneeling right below the camera because I've said time again that if you stand over your snake, you scare the hell out of them and make them very defensive right away, because as far as predators are concerned, 99% of their predators come from over top of them, not at their same level. So, you know, it's important to stay low so you can not freak your snake out, right? Yeah, that's right, Mr. Sniffles. Well, aren't you a sweetie? Look at you. Boy, you look very nice. You look very nice. I bet you would like a chick or two, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Sniffs rarely goes out of his cage, and since he's out of his cage, this is the perfect chance to easily pull the water bowl out and clean it up. All while Mr. Sniffles entertains you folks. Now, all I'm going to do, Sniffs, is stroll by. Try not to get too upset. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, Sniffs. See, now he's looking almost straight at me, and you can see his change of demeanor. He's a little bit more apprehensive, aren't you, bud? So I'm trying to get him to sniffle again, because he seems to be somewhat relaxed when he does that. I'm sitting on a chair, which is a little bit different than he's used to. Now, the last thing I want to do is sort of crawl by at his level, because, you know, well, you need to have him lunge at me. After all, he is a Bitis. Those guys mean business. Bitis means business. So, you know, we try not to get him all wound up, right? Yeah, I know. Just relax. Just relax. You're okay. All I'm going to do is refill your water dish, and I'm going to scoot by. How about that? Huh? Okay, we got some fresh water. And move very, very slowly. We don't like Mr. Sniffles to get upset. Okay. That's done. Okay, Sniffs, you can relax now. Now you notice how I'm not even bothering to go up close to his face with the camera. You know, Sniffs gets easily stressed, so, you know, I'm not going to do any of that stuff. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good guy. Sniffs is a good guy. But, you know, you have to realize that, again, you know, he may be captive born, but He is absolutely 100. Oops, sorry folks. He is absolutely 100% Bitis nasicornis from Africa. And one little thing I always try to remember: you can take the animal out of the wild, but you can never take the wild out of the animal, right? Yeah, I thought you would agree with that. See now? Look at him, how much more relaxed he looks. You know, he's not so tightly coiled. He's just sort of hanging out. Yeah. I know. See, I'm back down, sitting on the floor, right in back of the camera. And, you know, his tongue is wagging. He's looking around. He's not defensive. You know, these are important things to remember whether you have a venomous or a non-venomous snake. That you should probably, you know, keep a low profile if you can. Where you going, bud? Huh? One cool thing that always impresses me is if I can see their iris, it means that they can see me. Come on, you bloody thing, focus. There we are. Hey bud, where are you going? Well, it's nice for a change to even be out here where the lighting is decent, so you guys can see what a pretty rhino he is. Yeah, I'm trying to get this camera balanced in a way that I don't have to hold it and I can set it on the tabletop. And get reasonable pictures. Yeah. Yeah. See, now it'd be okay if he approaches over here in the camera. That's perfectly okay, right? Because he's doing the approaching and I'm not going to be doing it, and he's not going to be weirded out. Yeah. Why don't you come over and visit? Huh? Why don't you come over and visit? Well, he's somewhat inquisitive because, you know, I've said time and time again, he doesn't get to go out and explore. We're over here on the other side now. I'm not going to approach too much closer. But due to the fact that he's out and the lighting is really good, he just shed literally hours ago, you definitely are getting a nice nice colorful view. he still retained a lot of nice coloration as he grew older. I believe he's a captive born '03. So any female rhinos watching, here's a very handsome young man for you. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Sniffs is getting really close, huh? Rhinoceros viper cam. Look at that. That's as close to eye as you can safely get to a rhino viper.